Hello, you've caught me thinking about, surprise, surprise, video game bosses. More specifically, genuine surprise this time, pathetically easy video game bosses. Bosses that everyone beats first time without even breaking a sweat. Bosses you probably wouldn't even realise were bosses if they didn't live in a big round room at the end of a dungeon and have an important looking health bar with their name on it. Bosses that, somehow, still beat us. Here are 7 of those. First up, and to my very great shame, is Papu from the original Crash Bandicoot, seen here in the Insane trilogy, performing his full repertoire of 2 moves. He spins and he smashes. He protect, but he also attack. He's so easy. All you have to do is jump over his spin and keep out of the way when he smacks the ground. You can even just hang out in his chair and he can't reach you. Then just hop on his back 5 times and down he goes. But for some unfathomable reason, this boss fight frustrated the heck out of me. I just kept getting it wrong. I'd mistime the jumps, get caught by his stick, balls up my attacks and leap onto the part of Papu's body where instead of damaging him, the game is all like, actually, you died that time. The most annoying thing was that I knew this fight was supposed to be easy. Papu was in all the list features about easy bosses. He was a laughing stock, and yet that knowledge only served to make me worse at the fight. Eventually, after 8 attempts, I got him. 8 attempts. The same number of tries it took me to take down Father Gascoigne in Bloodborne. Anyway, that's enough of my ineptitude for now. Let's laugh at the rest of the Access team for a bit.
Next up we have Ruse of an Ooze, which put the blues to my shoes when I was news to the Cuphead cruise. Nailed it!
Cuphead has many wonderful boss fights. Boss fights where you fly, boss fights where you climb, boss fights where you roll the dice which determines which boss you fight next, and they're all brilliant. And I know you're probably thinking, Rosie, this is Cuphead, one of the hardest games ever. How can there be a pathetic boss here? Well, I'd like to introduce you to Goopy Le Grande, who you meet in the first area of the game. And all Goopy Le Grande does, you have to say his name fully, is bounce, headbutt, get bigger, bounce, punch, and then kinda dies and tries to crush you as a tombstone. And when you compare that to this, I hope you can see why I've included him. And yet when my friend Liam and I played this for the first time, we were just fumbling about all over the place. Running into where he was jumping, taking all of the punches, dashing into him, and we died a lot. To give you a rough idea, when I streamed this fight on the channel last year, I defeated him in 2 minutes. But when Liam and I played it together, 30 minutes of just dying. But when we finally got him, oh, did it feel good.
Did somebody say pathetic? Oh, my friends, I can do pathetic. A story so pathetic, in fact, I made an entire video about it. Let me give you the TLDW version. That stands for Too Long Didn't Watch. Demon Souls, amazing. Boss design, fantastic. The Dragon God. Oh! The Dragon God. Probably one of my lowest ever gaming moments. And I've made a career from low moments. If you haven't had the pleasure, the Dragon God is just... it's an afterthought, really. It's practically a cutscene. It's found immediately after one of Demon Souls' trickier boss fights, the Flame Lurker, and it's so massive, you just know it's not going to cause you any problems. It's honestly so straightforward. Sneak past the big dragon when it's not looking, smash some pillars, pull some switches, selfie with a big dead deity. But OMDG, I just couldn't do it. First of all, I thought you had to get the Dragon God to destroy the pillars. You do not. Then I thought you had to lead the Dragon God to another part of the map to buy some time. You do not. In the end, and it pains me to tell you this, I just got lucky. One time, the one-hit reptile got sloppy, and I just didn't die. But I had my shot, and I took it, and now I never have to think about it again. Although that's what I thought after the last video.
And now I'm going to come in here with a Bloodborne boss, which I'm a bit embarrassed about, but the truth is, Celestial Emissary, which is the big blue guy and his gang of bullies in the Lumen Flower Gardens.
My whole method when playing Bloodborne is to be on the offensive. That means just spamming my unextended Saw Cleaver until I run out of stamina or the beastie dies. So seeing a whole bunch of celestial minions, grabby little enemies I knew I could pop like little blue balloons, made my smile unfurl like the Grinch. Time to make some blueberry jam, I thought.
But then, it was me that got pasted.
You see, this isn't just a whole field of bobble-headed aliens. There's one interloper hidden in the group that is the main boss, the Celestial Emissary, who is the only one that it matters to hit. You can kill as many of his mates as you like, and trust me, I kill plenty. But they'll just keep respawning until the actual big bad is dealt with enough to reveal himself, and then you can finish him off. This is all well and good when you realise what's going on, but for an excitable, sore-happy hunter who just wants to smash everything in sight, it made for an excruciatingly long battle and many overwhelmed, frustrated deaths before that big old baddie got his just desserts. Get it? Like the jam mentioned earlier?
Ash always gets her jam in the end.
I'm going to continue the From Software theme, and I think mine tops the lot.
This is a boss that many players don't even realise is a boss. A boss that doesn't attack you directly. A boss that most people will know better as a set of cute emojis.
Yeah, it's the folding screen monkeys from Sekiro Shadows Die Twice.
By the time you face the monkeys, you'll get Sekiro. You'll have already taken down the giant mounted horseman Gyobu Masataka Oniwa and overcome the game's acid test of Genichiro Ashina. And then, if you're anything like me,
you'll spend hours chasing around after these guys.
The folding monkeys are inspired by the three wise monkeys, embodying the proverb, see no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil. It's a puzzle, how to get close enough to kill the sneaky little sods without alerting the one with brilliant vision, the one with brilliant hearing, or the one who will alert the others. You need a plan, a combination of strategic sightlines, stealth consumables, and noise-making environmental interactions.
Or you can skip all the dialogue that explains all this stuff and just spend hours chasing them around, like an idiot.
You idiot, Nath. The only danger from the fight comes from the lesser-known fourth monkey, who is invisible, spawns ghostly enemies that chase you around, and who represents do no evil, which is ironic because I wanted to murder him most of all. Or maybe that was the point. I don't know, I skipped the dialogue.
Now, this next one is doubly embarrassing for me because A, it isn't even a boss fight, really, and B, it's in Metal Gear Solid. So, when I first played Metal Gear Solid, I was 12 and my PlayStation was kept at my dad's house, which meant I played Metal Gear in weekly bursts of 90 minutes every Sunday. And the bit where Meryl breaks you out of the DARPA chief's cell and you have to fight a few waves of guards, I know, took me forever, like 4 entire Sundays. In fact, fun bit of trivia for you, this is where the saying month of Sundays actually comes from. It refers to the embarrassing amount of time it took 12-year-old me to get past this very simple gun battle about 45 minutes into Metal Gear Solid. I mean, it's so easy that when capturing it for this video and trying to lose on purpose, I still won. Back in the day, though, it was very much me with the rookie's eyes, not Meryl.
Can you shoot me, rookie?
Careful.
I'm no rookie.
Liar.
Next up is a boss who inspired a deal I made with my boyfriend. The deal being that if I beat this game, he would take me out for a celebratory meal. 2 years have passed and I still haven't done this. The fight which led to this deal was Chill Penguin in Mega Man X. According to everyone I know who's played it, and everyone online, he is the first recommended boss in the game. I say recommended as you can fight the bosses in any order, but they all have their own weaknesses which you can unlock by beating other bosses. Now, Chill Penguin, or Icy Penguino to give him his Japanese name, is a pretty chilled boss when I look back on him. He slides around, does a jump here and there, makes some lovely ice sculptures, and sometimes causes a blizzard. But can I do this smoothly? No. My Mega Man is there faffing about on the walls, jumping frantically as if he's trying to fly through the ceiling, charging up a shot, hearing the satisfying brrrr, only to miss, and then when he goes on the floor to try and get a shot, Icy Penguino tells him to chill out and delivers a hit. But eventually, I got him. And I'm so close to beating the game for that free celebratory meal. And I haven't even mentioned the run to get to Icy Penguino. I'm even worse there.
Oh dear, Rosie, get good. So, we've been brave, we've admitted which easy bosses we've lost to. Now it's your turn. Tell us of your own boss fight shame in the comments. Give us a like if you beat every boss on this list first time. Subscribe if you haven't yet done so, and click the notification bell so you never miss another video. Thanks for watching, we'll catch you again soon.
PlayStation